Hello everybody, thank you for coming to Mirka's Pick a Card. Today's readings will be about what changes are coming your way and as well some advice from spirit guides, what you need to do during these changes or how to make them even better for you, working better for you than before. So in the next picture you will see all these 5 cards and you will be able to choose your reading. You can skip to your reading using timestamps in video description. Welcome everybody who has chosen pile number 1 and this garnet stone for their reading about what changes are heading their way. So you have chosen this card for your reading. So it is telling me that you will be confronted with some situation where you will need some bit of diplomacy. You will have some quite strong conversation with somebody and you will have to keep being quite constructive and to the point. I can see from this that you will be like in some discussion maybe about some agreement that you're going to have with someone or with job or with bank, and it's some sort of agreement or somewhere where you have to set exact rules for whatever is going your way. I can also tell that you have to stand your ground in this situation and really tell everything that you need or that you want from that situation or that agreement. You will have to really think for yourself and really be strong in your opinions. So it is some situation where you will have to be really like standing behind yourself quite a lot and not to listen to anything else or anybody else around you, and you will have to really like keep on asking for your things, do not take any I don't want to be like rude, but like too much consideration to the other party or to other place that you're going to speak to, because this is quite important for you. That's why it is showing here in this reading, this situation when you will have to be giving your orders or your way how you want to have something going on, or your way how you want something to proceed. It needs to be really set up properly, and it needs to be the way how you're happy with it as well. So that's why you shouldn't be like listening to anybody else's advice. You should be happy with it yourself and really just consider only your opinion, no one else's. I can see that you might be pushed into something or sign something, but you really should be listening only to your own guts and feelings, what you want to have from this situation or not. You might have some pressure from other people around you or from someone around you, or from generally like if it's in a job, changing rules within the job, and you should really keep on going your way, not listening to anyone else's, because I can see really some peer pressure or pressure from some other people to sign or to agree to something that is not exactly in your best interest. So really, whatever situation this will be, you really should be thinking about yourself and that you need to be happy after that agreement is signed or this agreement has been reached between you and the other party. Really, there's some quite heavy information that you really need to think very, how do I say, deeply what are your needs and wants, because if you won't think about it now, you won't have the chance afterwards. So this is really something quite important that is coming your way, and you need to be really very strict with your expectations, and do not deviate to any, other parties, wishes and involvements. Really, this is about you, or you will be hurt if you won't do it the way how you want it. Let's have a look what else will be going on in this area. So I have this card Fool. It says Angel of Innocence. I would say this is a situation that will push you really to your really to the edge, of your comfort zone. Somebody or something is really like changing around you, and you will have to be really again, I have to say strict. You have to really follow whatever you want, not anybody else. Or you will, like this man here, is on edge of some, cliff or something, or you will drop down that cliff and the other person will stay up there, or the other, company or whatever, they will be all right, but you won't be. This is some situation when you will be, needing to stand your ground and not to be, leaving anything to the chance or, to something else or somebody else. So really, this is some strong thing that really it would be against you if you want, if you want to push your ideas or your expectations or your wants, forward, because, this would hurt only you, not that other party. Another card is here, Six of Swords, resolution. So, like you see, I can see from this card, you can see loads of those swords around. This is like all these people, all these different opinions that are around you, but you shouldn't be listening to. Everybody has different opinions about, their life, and they would have different opinions about your life, even though they don't know you properly, maybe, or they don't see all those reasons why you behave some certain way. Really, do not listen to anybody else but yourself and your guts, what is needed and what is important. This is some situation that really, this is like a strong warning I can see here. Really think for yourself and not anybody else. Be really, in a way selfish, because this is needed in this situation. Or you will be, not hurt, but you will be the one who is losing in this, or who won't have as much as the other party or side. Really something that is really important for you to stick to. You are the most important person in this agreement or in this discussion. Do not go anywhere, to try to show some sympathy to anybody else or empathy for, oh yeah, they are in this situation, I should be a bit less, pushy or whatever. Just don't do that. This is really something that would be in future against you. Next card is the Sun. If you really, this card is telling me, if you really keep on asking your things or what you want, the other side will have to accept whatever you say. They will have to accept your expectations, or they will have to accept whatever you ask for. They will have no chance if you will be standing behind yourself and you won't be changing anything, or you won't try to be pleasing anybody. So at the end of all this quite strong situation, you will be the winning party if you will keep on, standing your ground and not to be, I don't want to say too weak, but if you won't be like too much listening to anybody else, or too much being too considerate to somebody else, you need to think in this situation for yourself. It's very important, I keep hearing. So what is Spirit Guides, what are they telling me? There's a card, Patience. I would say this card is just telling me that whatever situation is this, you've been quite patient for quite a while in this, or whatever it is about. Or you've been generally patient in your life, you've been too nice to everybody else around you, too patient, too long waiting for someone else to do whatever they should be doing. You've been showing really more than enough patience to, deserve whatever you will be asking for. Don't feel guilty that that now it's the time that you are setting ground what you want or what you need. Don't feel guilty because you've been patient in whatever situation for quite a while, and there's no there's no point continuing in it. It would be really hurting you now, not the other party. There's another one card, suffering in silence. Again, this is confirming to me that you've been too long somehow stuck in this situation, or something, it was not going your way for quite a while, and it was really painful for you as well. So really there's no point really patiently waiting what the other side will offer or whatever, because they just haven't been thinking about you in the first place, before this happened or whatever's going on. Or if it's about job, you were always picking jobs and leaving others, set up rules or make you do things more than you should have been doing, or asking you for longer hours, but you never had anything, in return for whatever you've been doing. So now is not time to be again in the same situation and keep on hurting yourself when it's, not serving you, and it doesn't help, anyone else in a way, because they will have to find somebody else who will be either that doing the same mistake, I must say mistake in a way, that you was doing, or they will have to find someone else who they accept to pay more for the more they doing for the company. There's really no point really keep on suffering the way as you were before. There's a time now to change everything, quite 180 degrees, and think about yourself, because this is really important time for you and in your life as well. That's why this is appearing in front of me. And another card is Truth, number 20. And this is telling me that spirit guides are telling you really now is the time that really that people should be seeing how strong you are. Because if you're not always accepting everything they ask you for, or if you say no to something that is really not making you happy, they will finally see the truth, how they've been, either harsh to you, or how much you've been accepting, things that you shouldn't have been accepting, how much you did for the other party. And now there will be time when finally you will be saying, no, I want this, that, and I'm not going away until I get this. Or I'm not giving you, 70%, when I should be having 50%, 50-50. There should be some justice going on in this agreement, and really you should be holding on whatever you want, and do not listen to anybody else or their expectations of you. Because again, this is an agreement or something between you and that somebody else or some party that is really important for you for the future. So really stick to your guns, and do not, be too nice to anybody. Just think about yourself. Now is your time to get as much as possible from this situation. So this is everything to your reading number 1, and thank you for listening, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 2 and this carnelian for their reading about what changes are ahead in their way. So let's have a look. What card did you pick? So we have this card, Club. And I have to say that you got yourself into some sticky situation. Either it was your behavior that was not exactly according to some rule of, what you should be following, or you were a bit taking some shortcuts where you shouldn't have. Because from this I can see that really now is the time that something that you was not doing properly, or you did not think it will need as much an attention, or you thought that somebody won't see as much as they could see. You was using in some way some situation, and it will be shown now, it will be now visible to everybody or whoever needs to see it. So you got yourself into some bit of trouble by not following some rules, or doing things your way, or trying to take some shortcuts where you shouldn't have. So this is something that is heading your way. I can see from the next card here, there's somebody in your presence or somebody near you. It could be even not friend, but even like a neighbor or somebody who knows you, not exactly properly, not deeply, but it's somebody who is living near you or who you repeatedly seeing, meeting, I don't know, in post office or in a shop. It's somebody who will spot something that shouldn't have been done, and they will inform whoever needs to know about this. There's someone coming that way who will be like making, this situation, whatever it is about, visible to other people too. So this is that point when, where everything will be changing for you, because whatever you was doing or you are doing, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't want to comment, somebody will or something will come up and you will be exposed. Your truth will be exposed, and whatever was not done properly or been done halfway, or what you was using, people for, it will be visible to, whoever needs to see this. So let's have a look more in deep in this situation, what's going on. So we have Two of Cups, partnership. I have to again point out, I don't read cards as a tarot cards, I read them, channel messages. So it's not exactly always to the value of the card. Just so, like I said, I can see some close relationship or relationship you have with someone or with something. It could be like company even. It doesn't have to be like your partner or friend. But to, some relationship you have it somewhere and you did not deal with it properly, or you did not behave trustworthily. This is the situation that will be now visible to everyone. I can see that, people will be quite thinking about you and thinking really what they should be thinking about you. Should they believe you? Should they continue to trust you? What should be going on? What should we do about this? Because I can see really like some, how do I say it? Like waiting, what they, like thinking, quite a lot of thinking about what the situation, how it should be taken, should we, trust that this happened? And if so, what shall we do? Should we, be still with this person, or should we go away? Something on that side will happen. Next card is Seven of Wands. Challenges. I can see whatever it is, this situation, you've been doing it quite a while. This is something that is not just one-off. This is something that is going on a regular basis from your side. So I have to say, no wonder that somebody will finally notice, or somebody will take, this into account, that this shouldn't be accepted or shouldn't be done this way or something like this. There's something going on for quite a while, and you was using maybe someone's trust or belief that, that they thinking about you, that you are a really good person, you would never do something like this, but you are doing it for quite a while already, So this is like really, now is the time, it's been too much on too long, or something that's on that side, that this situation will have to be exposed, or this behavior needs to be, somehow pointed on, because it can't be going on forever like this. This is really like strong warning. Next one is Ace of Cups. I could even tell that, whatever was going on, people were believing you or trusting you quite a lot. You have that trusty feeling, people believe whatever you say. They even follow you in your, guidance. But again, there are some, side, how would I say, something behind it that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing, or you're using some, sort of trust, for your own gain, and you shouldn't be doing this. So again, this is something that, people believe in you and or trust you, or somebody's trusting you, or company is believing that you are very good working. Something else is going on here. So you have that aura of somebody who's really trustworthy, So what are spirit guides telling me? Base chakra. So this is telling me that this situation, whatever will happen, will really hit you hard. You will feel like suddenly like powerless, or you won't know first what to do at all whatsoever. So this is something like almost like brace for an impact, brace for, you will be visible for, how you did not want to be visible to anybody else, or something on that side, something that was going on here. And when it will be exposed, or somebody will be talking about it, this will be something that will be really quite strong, against you, or you will feel like, you've been hit, by this information, and you don't know what to do, where to turn, or, you just will be for a while quite paralyzed, I have to say. Next card is disconnect and boredom. I can see from this card that some people will really not just talk about you behind your back, but they will stop talking to you, or you won't have as much communication from them. They will turn their backs to you. They won't want to see you or speak to you. And whatever you've been relying on in past, you won't be able to rely on in future, at least for time being, until this is over. Something that you was so relying on won't be there for you. I can also tell that you was really expecting that this will be going on forever maybe, and that you will be able to gain from this situation some way that I can tell that really you are taking from somebody something that you shouldn't be taking. It could be even some, I don't know, I just don't want to go in depth of this. But it looks like you've been really hoping that you will gain more than you expected, or that you was hoping to gain something on someone's behalf, and they should have been getting it. So I can also say that really that whoever you dealing with, or whatever you're dealing with, they will turn their back on you, because you shouldn't be doing this, behaving this way, or something like this. And next card is solar plexus chakra. So I would say, this is not like something that will hurt you forever. Spirit guides are telling me this is a temporary situation, but it will be quite rough for you, and things will turn, for the better. But don't expect that people who have been hurt in this situation, that they will forget about it, or that they will just say, oh, this is all right, I'll just forgive you, this is okay. There will be some quite painful, I don't want to say endings, but painful changes going around this situation. And I have to say, you did it yourself, or you was calling for it some way. When you behave in some certain way, you should expect some results from it. And if you don't behave the way how it's, not good for someone else, you couldn't expect that it will be going on like this forever, that somebody else won't say a thing or something like this. But spirit guides are telling me that this situation won't last forever, and you will be able to go back to your normal life, but your life will be changed quite, forever in some way, or changed in some way that you will be thinking twice to do the same thing again in future. So I'm quite surprised what this reading brought to me, but yeah, obviously you picked this part. Something's going on somewhere. I'm really sorry for this all. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope I'll see you sometimes next time, next reading. Thank you. Welcome everybody who has chosen pile number 3 and this clear quartz for their reading about what changes they may expect in the near future. So let's have a look on the card you have picked. This card. Okay. I would say from this card that you was living in some, either having some conditions that where you was quite limited in what you could do or how much you could have purchased because you didn't have enough money. You was struggling in some way where you did not have enough as you should have or could have. I can see that there was something or somebody who was keeping you quite tight and you could not properly move on. So the changes that are coming your way is that this quite tight grip that is showing here will stop and you will be finally released from this whatever is holding you back. The next card is a shield. So from this card, I could say that you've been quite brave for quite a while. You was trying your best, even though lots of things did not go your way. And also you had to shield yourself from other people or their energies or their influence because it was not good for you and you had to somehow survive or make it through all of this. So this card is telling me also that this shield or whatever you had to have, you know, in front of everybody or somebody or something will go down and you don't have to have it anymore, or you won't have to have it anymore. I can tell as well from this stone that really this is something that was going on for quite a while and giving you quite a lot of headaches and lots of pain and sadness as well. So like I said, this situation will change quite rapidly and very soon as well. Let's have a look on cards, what they're telling us to this situation. So we have first the Star. Sorry about the light. The Star and Angel of Hope. So like I said previously, you've been holding on in some quite uncomfortable conditions for you. You've been limited in some way, or you had to keep your boundaries quite straight so people won't cross them when they shouldn't. It's like there was some pressure against you that was trying to keep away some of your resources, some of your energy, and generally something that shouldn't be taken from you, and you had to hold on quite tightly to whatever you had. So you had to keep that hope for quite a while in this situation. Next card is Ten of Pentacles. I would say that this situation affected you on many levels, not just in one area of your life, but almost in every area or many areas, not just one for sure. It's like you was depleted of some resources because of this, or you could not hold tight to everything as usually you would do. Something was like keeping you really in this position that you really had to hold on to whatever you had, you know, or have so you don't lose it. I would say that some regeneration is coming up as well in this area. So whatever was holding you back, now all these different areas in your life will suddenly feel much more easier and comfortable for you. You won't have to struggle as much as you did in past. And next card is Queen of Pentacles. That is a very nice one. Queen of Pentacles and Comfort. So, like I said before, this is something, just a beginning, because this is some quite rapid change that will occur in your life. And this change is not just something that is temporary. This is something almost like a beginning of something much bigger, of some times that will be gone, and you start in a new, cycle of your life where you will be much more comfortable, much more abundant in many areas of your life. You will feel so much better than you did before. So I have to say that this almost sounds like quite a long time that you was struggling, and now it's all turning for the better for you, and you will be seeing gradually changes for the better in many areas of your life. It's not just one area, and you will again, you will feel that comfort. Like on this card it says comfort. You will feel so much better in many areas of your life, and things will be so much easier as well for you. I can also tell that you have in your surroundings somebody who's helping you quite a lot in these times, and this will be your friend or your somebody who is really near to you, or it could be even your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody on that side who will be there for you, who was there before for you, and now they will keep on, being your helper in some way. Because with this person, I can tell that as well, they will be like helping you to get even better than you were before. So be it friend or somebody much more closer to you, there's somebody in your presence who will be keep on going on with you on this new journey as well. Let's have a look what spirit guides are trying to tell you as well. Sorry for keep on repeating a few words. So we have this heart chakra card. So, like I said before, you've been quite tight in some areas and it was affecting you even on emotional level. You could not maybe speak as much as you could or you would normally. You had to really keep your information to yourself because it would be used against you if you was talking too much. Or you could not show emotions for quite a while because you would show your vulnerable side, and again it would be in some way against you in whatever situation you've been before. But this is changing again as well, because that heart chakra showed me that really there will be some regeneration coming back to your life. You will feel much more comfortable speaking to people or connecting to people. You will feel much more comfortable in your own body and with your life in general. So there's quite really huge changes, very good changes that are coming your way. So congratulations. Next card we have triumphant success. So I don't know why spirit guides are telling me that you've been struggling for quite a while and you was using everything and anything in your possessions or abilities just to make it through all this, yeah. So this is telling me that as well, you was using not just your emotion, but you had to use quite often your logic and, try to detach from that situation and use really just your logic to get through all of this. But this will all helped you to, survive in some way or make things better now or turn things for the better now. You've been so long in that mode that really you was holding yourself back. And I would say really that you was either you are quite private person or you was pushed to be quite private person, and this is changing as well at the moment. Some really big breakthrough or big changes coming your way, and you won't have to hold this sword so tightly like you had to before. Something really so much better is coming up, and you won't have to keep yourself down or keep your everything to yourself. You will be much more able to share much more than ever before, which in a way it's helping your heart chakra to your emotions and everything open up, and you will feel so much better. And the next card is memories of love. So from this card, I can say that you had, through all this, all these challenges and everything, something on your mind that was keeping you strong. Either it's a belief that everything will turn for the better, that's why you kept on going, or you had some strong belief that was really holding you strong through all this situation. So I can tell from this picture as well that in the future, they telling me that this one hope will turn into so much more. You will, whatever was holding you strong or kept you going, now will turn into some opportunities in your life that you did not even expect or could even imagine that they would happen for you. So there are some, like I said before, quite big changes gradually coming into your life, and they will develop and turn into some new opportunities that will help you to get even much more better and stable than you are at the moment. Because from this picture too, I would say that really you could not somehow ground yourself, or you did not have that stability you wished for. this is all changing and you will have it all, and you will be so much more comfortable with everything and anything in your life. It's really a huge change that is coming your way. Like I said, something will change quite rapidly now, and these big changes will gradually but surely come in your life one after another, as you will go through some different sort of challenges, but these challenges will be, I would say, more comfortable for you. They won't be as uneasy, and everything will go much more smoother than ever before. So for you, it won't be challenges. For you, it will be like, oh, another thing. Yeah, I'll get through this, and you'll get to the next stage. So it will be quite comfortable ride in a way. So like I said before, this change is changing has bringing you more nice changes in your life, and they will be gradually and surely coming up one after another and changing your life for the better. I can see quite much more comfort and stability coming your way. Like I said, it won't be overnight, but good things are coming to you, and it will be only better and better. So again, congratulations, things are turning finally for your own good, and you will feel much better. So this is everything for your reading, and thank you for watching it, and have a lovely day, and hopefully I'll see you next time again. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 4 and this lapis lazuli for their reading. So what big changes are coming your way, or what changes are coming your way in the near future? So from this card, I can tell that you're sort of person that enjoys thinking quite a lot. I would say sometimes thinking too much as well. You enjoy thinking because you can still like open new areas of your life, or you analyze things, so it will give you different insights into things, and that's why you like this in this mode at the moment. I don't know if it's something regular, but you are at the moment quite a lot of deep thinking, how to move on and what to do next, and I would say quite a logic person too. Or you don't just run on your gut feelings. You have to have some order in your life and just precisely plan things as well. So let's have a look what changes are coming your way. You have chosen this card, Bull. Let's have a look. I would say that even your thinking or too much thinking was giving you a bit of nightmares, because when we're thinking too much, we see every and any possibility, including those bad ones. And I don't know why you was concentrating only on those negative ones mainly, rather than whatever positive might come out of the situation. So what changes are coming your way, that you will see finally proof that not everything has to turn bad as you expect, or not everything will be as bad as you'd think, or the other way around. Things will turn for so much better than you would ever expect in your life. I would say really this is something that will prove that it's not always useful for you thinking too much and expecting too much and trying to avoid as much, because life can sometimes have some nice surprises for you. So so your thinking might help you in some ways, but in some ways this is something that is holding you back and keeping you maybe in some bad moods or low moods or even depressions, because it's not always helpful to be trying to analyze everything in depth or do too much thinking about something, because just generally you just need to life do its own magic, rather than you trying to control life the way how it should be according to you. So there will be some nice pleasant surprises coming your way that you did not expect and you did not thought of, or you will have so much better options in your life, sorry, than you thought before, or you could not even think of them. Just like I said, that this is not always useful thinking too much. Just really let life surprise you. The next card is Claw. I would say sometimes you have quite rigid thoughts, and they just don't allow you to think of some bigger global picture, because you are too much into one thing and you just look into it from every possible angle just to get out of it as much as possible. but then you're missing on everything else that is going on around you. So when you are too much in your thoughts into one thing, really you might be missing quite important and good information that are coming your way because you're just ignoring them, or you just don't see them because you are so much into this one certain area of your life that you're thinking about, and you're missing on everything else around you, or you don't see as much as you could. Something's missing because you are so much enclosed into this one thing or analyzing this one thing. So again, these cards are suggesting you do not think too much because you're losing in some way. Let's have a look what tarot cards are telling us. The first card is card Justice, Angel of Integrity. So this card is telling me that really you need to sometimes let go and leave things to its natural, way how they should be going, and don't always analyze everything or trying to think what is good, what is not, and trying to find the best ways in everything, because this will really be against you in the future, and it was against you in the past too, but there are some changes coming your way. You can't keep on thinking like this or behaving like this, really giving too much strength or too much value to your thoughts or to your logic. There are some changes coming your way that will show you that really it's not always useful or always needed to be in such a control of everything and planning everything, because things are sometimes happening on its own, and they are sometimes turning for much better than whatever you could imagine or plan for, or something like that. Next card is Two of Cups, Partnership. I would say that this logic thinking or logic mind of yours was affecting whatever relationship you have with somebody or with some people around you, people close to you. Either you was you was keeping your emotions to yourself because, like I said, you was mainly living in that logic of your life, and emotions were a bit aside, or you did not show everything what you was thinking or believing, or there were some parts of you that were hidden to those near you or nearest to you, and this was affecting in some way, I would say not a very positive way as well, that life with them people around you. So really I can see that really instead of showing yourself in a full way, you was just showing just part of yourselves. And also, like I said before, logic and order and some certain ways how you are used to, it was playing some part of this behavior in this behavior too. So this doesn't look like you was living much more comfortable life with your nearest and dearest, and you sometimes thought, why they not so open to me and so on, but they were just reflecting the energy you are giving to them. Because if you're not too open or hiding something from somebody, they can feel the same, and they won't be as open and honest with you as too, because they feel that you behave in this way, and I'm a bit worried if I give you everything, what will you do about this? So there's some behavior that is going on for quite a while that was affecting your relationships too. Next card is Six of Swords, Resolution. Just like I said before, there's something coming your way that will turn your opinion on the way how you're thinking, or the way how you should be thinking, or planning things, or separating things, like you're separating emotions from your thoughts, something that is not properly connected, or what should be connected, it's separated in your life. And this resolution that is showing up here, all these thoughts, all that thinking will finally be like let go of, and you will be able to use your instincts, your gut feelings, something more of this in your life than you did ever before. So I would say that this change that is coming your way will allow you in some way not just change the way how you thinking or release some of that heavy thoughts you have in your mind, but will help you as well using more of your gut feelings, your instincts, than you did before, and believe in them as well, not ignoring them. So what are spirit guides telling me? It's a card of temptation. I would say from this card, really, you like to have some order in your life, some control over what results will be coming up. You like things to go your own way, and you don't allow quite often anybody or anything to change that whatever you planned for, or give you any advice. You just like to do things your own way in your certain order, and you just don't allow any outer influences to change anything on it. You like to hold a grip on everything, almost, I would say, and it's really somehow affecting you in many areas of your life. The next card is harmony. I would say you was missing in your life as well some love or some affection from other people, or it can be said as well the other way around. You was expecting love or wanting love, and you did not get it, or you did not get it the way how you expected it. And this new way of feeling and seeing things, and how you will be behaving in your life, will change this area of your life for the better. But it won't be a quick change, it will be gradual change, but it will be change that will be felt from beginning. So once you will start this new chapter of your life, some nice things will be turning for the better for you in your personal life as well. You won't feel as lonely or alone, and you will have really glimpses of love in your life that you did not expect before. So next card is material harvest. This is telling me that really this change, or this different behavior, different way of thinking, will bring some changes for the better in your life, and they will be in so many levels, not just financial, but different areas of your life will improve by this change as well. So it's not just that you won't feel as I don't want to say nervous, anxious about things, but you will feel so much at ease in some different areas of your life, and you will take life much easier than you did before. I would say that so far you're thinking of a life in quite like a manner that I have to do as much as possible, get as much as possible this way, I have to do it this way and that way, and it needs to look like this and that. And I can see the change in the future that will be like more relaxed and more open to influences from outside and from other people, or just leaving things to natural causes, how they will turn up. And this will really help you in so many ways, feeling much more relaxed inside, feeling much more happier, and it will affect everything and anything in your life for the better. So there are quite huge changes for you, I would say, because if you were like quite a logic person, and now all these sudden changes and improvements that you may feel at the moment, maybe even scary for you, because you're not used to living the life the way how I've just described, So I can imagine it could be quite scary, and you would like to hold on to whatever you used to. But this really will be an improvement in your life that will help you to get so much more comfortable with everything, and you will even gain from it quite a lot that you would not expect in past. So this is everything to your reading, and thank you for watching, and have a lovely day, and hopefully I'll see you sometimes next time again. Bye bye. Welcome everybody who has chosen card number 5 and this red jasper for their reading about what changes are coming your way. I would say from the stone here that you are quite passionate person, and you like to enjoy, or you want to enjoy your life to the fullest. So really there's like loads of energy around you that is so compassionate and passionate about everything that's going on in your life. You are quite a happy person in a way, I would say too. Really there's quite a lot of going on in your life. So what changes are coming your way? Let's have a look. So we have first this dagger card that you have chosen. I'd say because you're so passionate in your life and everything needs to be lived through so deeply and so strongly. There are some changes coming your way that won't give you much, how do I say, you won't feel as relaxed as you did so far. There are some changes coming your way that will show you that this passionate, strong energies that you are having needs to be a bit cool down, if I may say, or slow down. You will be stopped in some areas of your life because you will need to reevaluate what needs to be done or how it has to be done, because the way how you're going on something, it's too much pressure and too much and too soon. So Spirit is telling me that you will need to be a bit slow down, and you will be shown which areas will be suddenly not working as good and as well as you was expecting. There are some disruptions coming your way, and you need to expect that where it's something like this will be happening, you will need to reevaluate your way how you approaching things or how you behaving in some certain situations, because they are pointing you in the areas where needs to be some change and improvement for the better for the future as well for you. So it's not like something nasty will happen or whatever. You just being pointed out where you need to make some improvements, so it will be good for you in the future. So it's not that as bad as it sounds. This will be some learning lessons that will be useful for you. Next card, we have this fly. Like I said before, I can feel that you have quite a lot of energy and you living in so many areas of your life, maybe so much that you jump in maybe from one thing to another, or you don't finish everything and you just start something else. There is something that is not properly done, or how would I say it, carried out, and you will need to be really more cautious about how you're behaving in your life or in some certain areas of your life. And that's why this disruption is coming your way, because you will be, just like I said before, you will be shown where it needs to be something improved for the better. So let's have a look what cards are telling us to this. So I have this Queen of Wands here, Queen of Wands, creativity. Just like I said, you are a very passionate person and you just want to live your life to the fullest, and this creativity card is just proving it. But like I said before, you can see that this lady is looking on that flower and it's holding on to it. It's like telling me that you really need to pick one area of your life that you will be creative about, passionate about, and slow down, or not being as creative and passionate about other things. Or if you're doing too many projects, you should do one and really in depth, rather than doing five and not here and there, not doing it properly, or something on that side. Really concentrate on one area of your life and really put all that passion and that drive in this one area, and give it everything, and try to not to be everywhere and anywhere as well at the same time. So they telling me that really you need to concentrate on one side of your life and really keep on doing it properly more, or not properly more, but more in depth. Here still in depth, like you may be doing, what do I say, maybe you in a school and you learn in so many different areas, of your different lessons and so on, and trying to do as many as possible. But you should be like concentrating on just a few instead of trying to do everything and anything. So it is more like I would say message about focus on one area or less things than you do at the moment. It's not good for you and it won't be done properly, or something on that side. So it's better do less and really in depth and really make it almost a perfection, rather than doing loads of things and do it on an average side. in a way it helps you as well to that focus. It will be good for you. You know, you won't be as exhausted because you just giving so much energy everywhere and anywhere. It's it's exhausting for you in some ways, and you might really feel tired, or you just might feel sometimes without energy, or without suddenly you lose that passion for everything because you just knackered or burn out. You just really have to concentrate on a few things, and it will help you in some other ways too, in your life. Next card is the Death, Angel of Transformation. I would say this is nothing nasty, if you start doing things like really like more focusing on fewer things than everything and anything, this will lead to some transformation of your life, and you recognize that your strength, when it's focused, it can turn things so much better than you expected, and that you are capable of so much more than you expected. It just feels sometimes to me that you might be in everything and everything just to prove that you are good in so many different areas of your life, rather than trying to, so people might be thinking, oh, this person is doing too much or too much of everything, but they don't have any specializations in some areas, or just like you want to prove something, but it's not necessary. And you will prove so much more by, doing these focused works, or something you focus on one thing rather than several things. And this will lead to some transformation that you will see even how much you're capable of, You'll be suddenly seeing how good you are in some certain areas of your life, and even so much better than anybody around you. So it is really something that is beneficial to you. Change the way how you thinking or how you behaving. Focus on some one area of your life or some fewer areas of your life, and give it all that you can, and you will see that changes are so much profound and better than you expected, and you will really feel even much more better about yourself. There will be some raised confidence coming up too, because you will see how much you're capable of, more than you expected. And last card is the World. Yep. Angel of Success. It's just beautiful, colorful card, isn't it? You like this angel, really like, you're so good in so many areas of your life, and that is maybe giving you that feeling that you have to do everything and anything, but really it's not needed. Just concentrate on one thing, and you will flourish so much around, so many things. And like I said before, once you focus on fewer things or just one thing in your life, that success is coming. It's yours. There's nothing else to be said, really. The success is yours once you will start to focus on, more on something rather than on everything and anything. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You're good as you are already. This is more like proving to yourself that you are so good and capable, when you start behaving this way. It's incredible, really. You're such an incredible source of energy, passion, and lust for life. You're just beautiful person. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. So what messages do we have from Spirit? We have this card of disruption. Yeah, that just telling me that really at the moment, because you are so in everything and anything, you just really like this guy. You can see that it's not one picture. He is cut in so many pieces. So you might really feel sometimes you don't know what you wish for, or where you need to go next, or what to do next. You might feel like you're so torn apart in some several areas of your life, and you don't know how to continue. And I would say even it's taking away your energy that you have, and that you can really put into something. Because you just in everywhere and anywhere, there's no wonder that you don't have energy for things, or you might feel exhausted and depleted sometimes. Just like I said before, you need to really concentrate on fewer things, and you will feel immediately better, and this picture will be no more. This won't be anymore you. This will be the past you, and you will be somewhere else completely. The next card is Love Begins. Yeah, just like you see here, there are two hands, but they are pouring into one lake or one river, just like I said, and it's a number one as well. Concentrate on one thing and you will be successful like, like nothing. You see that beautiful rainbow here too. It's just, you will be so much better off, and you will, be able to not prove just to yourself but everybody else how good you are. I just still feel some confidence issues or things that people might be thinking about you less than what you are for, yourself. You are so much better than they think, and you are so much better than you think. So you need to really, start off focusing on your life a different way than you did so far. Let's have a look. I can tell, from this, when you start doing it, there will be raised self-confidence, and you will love yourself more too. You will feel so much comfortable in your body. You will feel, that your, love for everything will even grow. You will feel so much better, comfortable. And the next card is Shadow, number 18. Yeah, just like you have these two men here. You're behaving with your shadow way at the moment, and you need to turn in this colorful, beautiful person that is just like oozing confidence and knowledge, because like I would say that at the moment really you performing on your like 50-60% what you're capable of. If you leave your focus to something else, you will be really so much better, and that drive that you have, just this will lead only to success if you really give it your best. So this is really again confirming, like, do just one area, one area of your life, improve it there, and everything will go, you will just leave this, you will be leaving this to your new self, that new, how to say it, you'll be the one who lead the life, more strongly and properly. You won't be anymore this person. I know I'm repeating myself, but obviously I don't know why I need to hear it, repeatedly. You are really so much better than you think, and then other people may think. There's something really so beautiful about you, so much creativity, and that, energy about you that is so absolutely unique as well, I would say. So you need to really concentrate on whatever is unique within you and just do the things you do best and leave the rest out of it. You don't have to prove anything or anybody, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. So the change in your life, even though it may feel like, you've been restricted or limited in something, this is a good change for you, and it's a chance for you to change your life for so much better and so much more confident as well, than you were before. So changes, though they might look at the beginning not very nice changes or comfortable changes, they are for your own good. And like I said before, if you concentrate your energy on some certain area of life rather than everything and anything, you'll be absolutely showing how great you are, and people will notice it for sure as well. So this is everything to the reading number 5. Thank you for watching me, and have a lovely day, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.